Welcome back to Blacken Beet Bike Update Rand. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about revivals of the year as Suzuki's bold return to the muscle-naked bike scene with the all-new 2026 Suzuki GSF 1200. That's right, the legend is back, and Suzuki has reimagined it for a new generation while staying true to what made the original Bandit a cult classic. First things first, when the bike was teased earlier this year, the reaction was electric. Enthusiasts and old-school riders lit up forums and comment sections. The GSF 1200 name brings back memories of raw torque, street muscle, and bulletproof reliability. But does the 2026 version live up to the hype? Let's break it down. Visually, the new GSF 1200 hits the perfect balance between retro and modern. From the front, it immediately gives you those classic naked bike vibes. A single round LED headlamp sits in a minimalist black housing in homage to the original design, surrounded by clean, no-nonsense handlebars, round mirrors, and a neat front fender hugging the beefy tire. The indicators are now sleek LEDs that blend perfectly with the overall silhouette, offering modern functionality without losing vintage charm. From the side, the proportions are just right. You've got a muscular fuel tank that's subtly sculpted, proudly wearing the GSF 1200 badge. The side panels are clean, and that exposed inline-four engine is a visual centerpiece. Suzuki's given it a modern matte black treatment with polished cooling fins and stainless headers, and it absolutely demands attention. The twin rear shocks and steel frame remind you this isn't pretending to be a sport bike here, it's a street bruiser through and through. Moving around to the back, the tail is short and purposeful. There's no fake arrow work here, just a neatly integrated LED tail lamp, a wide seat with room for two, and a stubby fender that keeps the rear end clean. Suzuki resisted the urge to overstyle the bike, and honestly, that's what makes it so refreshing. It knows what it is. Under the tank lies the real story. The new 2026 GSF 1200 is powered by 1,200cc air and oil-cooled inline-four engine. That's right, the Suzuki stayed old school with the cooling, but this motor is Euro 5 Plus compliant thanks to updated internals, electronic fuel injection, and a smart exhaust system. It produces around 108 horsepower at 8,500 RPM and 98 Nm of torque at just over 4,000. That torque curve is nearly flat. This bike pulls strong from idle and just keeps going. The engine is mated to a 6-speed gearbox with a slipper clutch, and Suzuki's new shift assist system, which means smooth upshifts even under load. The throttle response is crisp but not twitchy, making it ideal for urban use while still packing enough grunt for spirited weekend rides or long hauls. On the road, the GSF 1200 feels planted and confident. Suspension is handled by a 43mm upside-down fork up front and twin adjustable shocks at the rear. Braking comes from dual 320mm discs with radial calipers in the front and a single disc out back of both ends, equipped with ABS and Suzuki's motion-sensitive traction control. It's not overloaded with electronics, which keeps the ride raw but safe. You still feel in control, but it's got your back if things get dicey. Weight-wise, it sits around 225 kilograms wet. That's a bit heavy on paper, but the mass is low and central, so it never feels sluggish in turns. The ergonomics are upright and neutral, perfect for everyday comfort without feeling lazy. The seat height is a manageable 800mm, which should suit most riders. And now the price. This is where Suzuki surprised everyone. In most markets, it's launching with a base price just under $10,999. That's serious value considering what you're getting. A 1,200cc 4-cylinder engine, modern tech, and old-school character, all wrapped in a package that looks like a tribute to the golden era of street fighters. Suzuki will also offer a special edition version with a Cafe Tilde copyright seat cowl and retro racing stripes for a bit more, but even then, it's still one of the best bang-for-buck offerings of the year. Final thoughts: the 2026 GSF 1200 isn't trying to chase lap times or reinvent the wheel. It's a celebration of what motorcycles used to be: raw, mechanical, honest. Suzuki brought back the Bandit spirit, added just enough tech to keep it relevant, and gave us a machine that looks incredible standing still and feels even better in motion. If you've been waiting for a no-compromise, big displacement naked bike that respects its roots but knows what the modern rider needs, this is it. It's not a trend yet, it's a statement. Thanks for watching Blacken Beet Bike Update Rand. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments, would you ride the new GSF 1200, or are you